We ended the last part one with George Leary, post-traumatic slave syndrome. And the book is out, and I think she do a very excellent job explaining the problem we are having as Black people, people of color in this country. And I was very disappointed with the CNN special, Blacks in America, because I felt like so many other people, they did not go to the core of the condition that Black people are in, and it was set up by design. So today we are going to discuss some of the issues about this whole Black in America. And my book even do a better job explaining what has been done to the minds of Black people since slavery. We never healed, and nobody wants to talk about that part of it. Nobody wants to be responsible. And this country is making trillions and trillions of dollars off of dysfunctional people of color. So we're going to talk about how they are keeping people of color on a low vibration, and it's through negative televisions, movie, hidden subliminal message in magazines, book, false religion, and false education, and using people of color, so-called leaders, celebrities, on all levels that sell out their own people for false power, fame, money, and material things. So that's the first thing we want to discuss, that a lot of our problem is stemmed from childhood, from one generation to the other. Our parents were programmed and conditioned. They are in a lot of pain. They are ignorant to what is really going on. And they pass that mindset down to the next generation. And this is why we have to talk about this, because we have to stop the madness. So this is a lot of things that is going on. It started in the womb when the lady became pregnant. Because first of all, they spoke about on the CNN special, you know, marry the baby daddy. And if you ask me, a lot of these women shouldn't have even had a baby from the baby daddy. They are constantly perpetuating these negative conditioning, having kids from fathers who are not real fathers, and these women are not real mothers. So the kid is caught in the middle. And then people try to figure out what is wrong with the kid, but nobody wants to take responsibility that we damage our kids. And we continue to keep having more and more. First of all, financially, most of them cannot support them. They don't know how to be parents. They keep having the kids more and more and more. And it's out of low self-esteem, which we will get more into. But the system set that up too. Take your self-esteem, and now they will come up with these social programs that's supposed to be created to help you. And it's called problem, reaction, solution. They create the problems, and they use us and the money that they are just making big money off of these programs. And I will tell you more about some of the programs that I've been involved with within the last 6 years. I went through the system. So we have, I don't understand how nobody has figured out this, because Joy, Larry, do such a good job how we damage our children, how it's being perpetuated, the conditioning and the programming. And they even have blacks on TV like they really love and care about their people when they are constantly perpetuating negative messages through the music. The t-shirts now, I never saw so much negative writing on t-shirts. And this particular day, I was in a store, and this little girl, Dominican little girl, she looked like she was about 5 years old. She had a t-shirt, and what the t-shirt said, "Spoil me." And in the middle was this big dollar sign. So what's the message are they putting into her mind? She's already being programmed to be materialistic and get the money at any cost. So these are examples that we need to really look at. And another thing is education. They spoke on education, but they did not deal with the real problems why our children don't want to go to these schools. Oprah had a show. She went so many different states and so many different schools, and we as people of color have the worst school condition out of any of the states, right here in New York, with all the money and tax-paying money, the lotto. But if you go to the Caucasian neighborhood, they got the best conditions, they got the best books, they got the best teachers. So that is another example of how this whole thing is being perpetuated. And when Bill Cosby made his statement on Oprah, I was very disappointed, because you cannot sit here and discuss the condition of our people and not make the system accountable for what they created. And it started back from slavery, and it never stopped. They just give you the illusion that you're free. Yes, and you really need to check out this DVD, Goodbye, Uncle Tom. Or you can go to their website. This was so painful. 10 minutes watching it, I had to turn it off. Root, the movie Root, cannot touch this. This movie really shows you what these people did to the minds. I understand why our people are so mentally messed up. And I was told 2 Italian brothers made this, and it was banned from this country. In the 1970s. And I have another insert that is going to be coming up in a couple of seconds, and I want you to pay close attention, because he is a fantastic herbalist, and he really goes to the core of when a woman is pregnant, the relationship between the mother and the father, and how it can damage the child before it even gets here. Watch.
They say it's natural for our children to be unproductive because they're trying to say that our genes are no good.
And around this disease because they're following that same disease-producing diet. The diet is causing the problem. It's hereditary diet that the mother and the father pass down to the children, hereditary anger, hereditary self-hatred that we pass on. But no, not in itself. Hereditary is just a cop-out when medical science just can't explain something any other way.
Okay. You mentioned what you did about the foods that we eat, as I asked.
That how do we teach someone who's been taught the wrong way? So the precondition has been set up by the lady's pregnancy, actually. If a lady's stressed in the first trimester, it's going to be some kind of nerve problems. If it's the lady's stressed in the second trimester, it's going to be some kind of a inability to engage into that masculinity or femininity, because that's when your brain is masculized or feminized in the second trimester. Ladies stress in the first trimester is going to be some kind of nerve problems. The third trimester is going to be some respiratory and skin kind of problems.